All right, guys, welcome to the Credit Game. My name is Mike. As always, multiple times a day, not just once a day, twice a day, and sometimes even 3 times a day, I'm doing videos for you to be able to learn credit like it's your child's name. Look, if you ain't got no kids, you better learn it like your name. So I want to share with you today how to cheat the credit bureaus out of an 800 credit score. How can we cheat the credit bureaus to get the highest score possible? Today, I'm going to give you like 6 or 7 things you can immediately do to be able to get yourself into that 800 and really kind of cheat the system. To be honest with you, this stuff should be illegal, but it's not. So that's what I do on my channel. Every thumbs up. Don't be goofy and say smash. You got people saying smash the like button. Only you have to smash it, just push your finger on it. Right? Push, hit the little button that has a little arrow. So that way you can share this with a family member, a friend, a coworker, clients, somebody that could use credit help. This is how we want to share the credit game. I want it to be so spread out that it beats out COVID. I want literally like credit game to explode like bombs in Baghdad back in 1992. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you guys to be able to use credit. And I'll tell you what, if you just saw our latest review, if you haven't seen it, creditgame.com, someone just shared what a Maserati package did. This guy was in the 500s. He's in the 700s now, and he just got an unlimited Amex. So how is he understanding, and how are all these people getting American Express credit cards? Well, they've learned the credit game. I teach you exactly how to get American Express. This dude ended up getting an unlimited. He was getting approved for $300 Capital Ones, the Credit One Bank, all the subprime banks, and now 30 days later, you watched the video review. It just came in yesterday. 30 days later, he ended up getting an American Express unlimited card. So I want to share with you guys today some hacks and things that we can use. So first and foremost, in order to hack the credit system, right? Nobody even knows this, but you can remove the address. It's attached to any negative account. So say if you have collections or charge-off, remove the address that's associated with that negative account. So let's say 3 years ago, you got a collection from CRC or Credco. If you know the address that you had during that time, send in a personal update address form to the credit bureaus, one to each credit bureaus. Send it certified mail. Always do not ever liquid. Don't ever sign with a pen. Just type your name at the bottom. Don't ever hand signature it, okay? And remove the address that was associated with that account, and your chance of having that negative account off your credit report increases tremendously. This is hack number 1. Hack number 2, and that is removing inquiries that are not attached to open accounts. This is a way of cheating the system, because if you've got credit cards or open accounts, as long as it's not a credit card, you can remove that inquiry. Inquiries stay on your credit report for 24 months. On month 25, it's automatic removed. So if you want to remove inquiries, make sure that the inquiries you're removing are not attached to open accounts. I don't care if it's if it's a mortgage, and I don't care if it is a car. Okay, you can remove those. Obviously, they're not going to come take your car, not going to come take your house for challenging an inquiry. However, they will shut down a credit card. So if you have a Chase account or Capital One, do not challenge that inquiry, or you have the potential of them closing your credit card. Anything else? Take off your mortgage. Anytime you shop for a mortgage, those inquiries can come off. Your inquiries that for your home shopping, your car shopping, and any credit card that you got denied for can be removed. I show you exactly how to do that in the credit game in 72 hours or less. Hack number 3, and that is how to get multiple credit cards with one inquiry. So what you want to do is open up multiple browsers, okay? So Chrome, you got Explorer, you've got Firefox, and open them up. Fill out the applications of the credit card that you want to do, okay? So let's say you want to do a Chase, a Capital One, a Citibank, and a Barclays. Open up, fill out the application all the way to the bottom. Do not hit the submit button on each. Boom, 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 boom. If you want to do 4 of them, open up, fill out the whole application, okay? And then go through within 30 seconds and hit submit, 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 submit. Generally, this works. You only get 1 inquiry, and you can get 4 credit cards at one time. Okay, next way. The next hack, and that is software. Guys, this is probably the biggest hack of all of them. If you learn how to use software by getting in the credit game, you're not going to learn how to use it because my vendor uses it to fix your credit. There's 3 people in the United States that have software to be able to remove obsolete, unfair, erroneous, incorrect information off your credit report. My vendor, who does the credit repair for you guys, uses software. This is the biggest hack. Most companies, Lexington Law Firm, Ovation, CreditRepair.com, all these companies that are well known for credit repair are using letters. That is old school. That's 2018 style. Okay, so the software goes in and identifies the inaccuracies of and the incomplete, erroneous, obsolete information and goes, okay, cool, this account number is different, this is different, this is different, this is off, this is outdated, blah, 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 blah. Software, electronic information is much faster and much more effective, and this is the biggest hack to get you over an 800 credit score because the software is able to eliminate the bad information, okay? Okay, now this one here, huge hack, and that is called trade lines, okay? Also known as authorized users. This is massive when it comes to a hack, and to be honest with you, 70% of lenders are still considering a trade line in the consideration of you getting a loan, a car, or a house, or a credit card. So if you can add trade lines to your credit report, not only can you lower utilization by going with a high limit, right? Because you're putting all that new credit on your credit report, but you can also synthetically add age to your credit report that otherwise you wouldn't have had. You'd had to make all those payments on time yourself. So let's say you have an average age of 1.2 years and your highest credit limit you've ever gotten was $1,000. And boom, you're like, okay, Mike just told me about a trade line, okay? I'm gonna explain in a minute what this is. But now I can add a trade line that has 5 years of history with a $10,000 limit onto my credit report. And what's gonna happen is that's gonna report on your credit report as if it's yours. So you'll see a 10K and you'll have 5 years or 60 months of perfect payment history on your credit report. Guess what? Now when you apply for credit, your high credit is 10,000, and to lenders, it looks like you've made 60 months of payments on this credit card without missing a payment. Now, how can you get a trade line? Number one, you can use a family member or friend who's willing to add you to their credit card as long as they have had perfect payment history, no late payments on that. They've got a credit limit of at least $5,000 and the card is at least 24 months old because of FICO 10, we want at least 24 months old. Then I would have them add you to as an authorized user. All they have to do is call the bank, say, I want to add so-and-so, here's name, date of birth, social, and it will report to your credit. If you don't have a family member or friend who is willing to add you or don't have that capability of that card, then you can use my vendor inside the credit game and you will get 75% off competitor prices by just going into my course and going, okay, cool, I want to use the vendor. My vendor has been screened and vetted thoroughly. We've been using them for years. They've got over 2,000 age trade lines for you to pick. All the utilizations are very low. The credit limit, everything's been screened and vetted for you, and you get 75% off. I used to run a broker program. It used to cost $3,000, and I'd give you 50% off of trade lines, okay? Inside my course alone, I give you 75% off of trade lines. This is the biggest hack. Literally, you want to talk about cheating the credit bureaus? This one right here tops almost anything I can think of right here. Because guess what? Not only can you use the trade lines for yourself by getting the course, you can use it for a family member, you can use the trade lines for a friend, you can use it for your clients. Oh wow, now my mind's about to explode. You mean I can actually buy a trade line for 75% off and sell the line or even collect the money from a client ahead of time and then literally collect it at retail price and then actually get the trade line at 75% off? So if you collect a trade line, oh, okay, cool, I got a $10,000 Bank of America for 5 years. I saw it inside your course, Mike, and that trade line would normally cost $100 per year that the card is old, right? That's how you kind of know the price point. 5 years old, 10,000 limit, $500 price point. You can go in the course and probably get it for 120 bucks. Where do you think the other 375 goes? Right in your pocket. That's one trade line. This is something that my brokers were making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing, okay? Biggest way to cheat the system legally is to add a trade line to your credit or two trade lines to your credit. But what you don't want to do is put the cart before the horse and add trade lines prior to your credit being fixed. You always want to use the credit repair first, and then as they are coming up simultaneously as your credit repair is finishing up, you go to part number 2 or stage number 2, which is putting the trade lines on. That would be before your funding. Stage your credit report, credit repair, add the trade lines, funding. That's the 4 stages of your system from where you're at and where you want to go. Okay. And last but not least, you guys, you need to play the credit game. And if you want to learn how all these people are getting unlimited cards, unlimited Amex, 25K Amex. We've got reviews that are absolutely crazy right now because inside the credit game, I show you how to get the American Express. I show you how to get the 25K. I show you how to get the unlimited bad boy. I show you how to get multiple American Express cards. I show you which ones to get, which ones to go to, how to get them, how to get up to 10 American Express credit cards with one inquiry. Guys, this is called playing the credit game. If you want to get in the game and stop playing around with the baby boy credit cards and getting denied everywhere you go because you just have bad credit, then get in the game, right? Because there's no other place called the credit game where we give you a one-stop shop of everywhere to go, literally from where you're at today to helping you with the credit repair from my vendor. Fastest credit repair on the planet, hands down, because it's software. 90-day results on the Maserati, 45-day results on the Lambo. Then you, as that's finishing up, you can go to my second vendor and add the trade lines on. I show you exactly what lines to put on, how many to put on based on your certain circumstance. And then I send you to a funding company who works with Credit Game exclusive clients. And literally, I can help you get a $5,000 to $71,000 potential credit card with 0% interest. Or if you're looking for a house, I've partnered with brokers, and I've partnered with car dealerships as well. So I make it a one-stop shop where literally no other company in the United States has done what we have done at the credit game, because we want you to be happy all the way through so you can put reviews like you can see on my website at creditgametheletteru.com. But hey, guess what? I got 450,000 people on YouTube that are raving fans, okay? They all can't be wrong. You know what? The people that are going, and we got hundreds of 5-star views on our website, they all can't be wrong. So guess what? When you start to think about all the results that people are getting, this may get up into your mental right here and go, you know what? Today's the day. I'm ready to change my life. I don't care about money. Dude, stop worrying about money. You guys are so worried about money. That's what this guy even said in his video. Go, stop worrying about the money, man. Worry about what this is going to, this is not a cost. This is an investment, because what you're going to be able to do, you think the guy's worried about a little bit of money when he just got an unlimited Amex? You think he's worried about that when he got his trucks on the road and he's now a owner operator versus a driver? Do you think he's worried about now that he's able to get his first house or a rental house or an investment property or start his business or get the brand new vehicle he wanted or put his family into a brand new home instead of an apartment where they're getting shot at and drugs on every corner? No, he ain't worried about that. You guys got to stop thinking, the money. You'll make more money, dude. Like, dude, I got people that are paying their rent. I talked to a guy yesterday. He goes, dude, I spent my rent money because I wanted to get in the game. I have a massive sale going on right now that I am working with everybody to get you guys in, because believe me, at this point in my life right now, I'm ready to give back to you and your family, and I want to help you. So I want to help you, and I want you to help your family. It's your duty and obligation, responsibility as a human being, whether you're female, male, to get the best credit score you can have. I promise you one thing. You give me 5% of your trust on this one, I will earn the other 95. The credit game is the way to go. We're going to help you all the way through your journey to make sure that you are successful when it comes to credit and your finances. I promise you one thing. You'll be ecstatic with the results. My name is Mike from the Credit Game. If you're serious, and only when you're serious, I'll be looking for your phone call at 904-420-7772. This is going to separate the 1% versus the 99%. They're going to sleep on it and wish they would have done it later. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Mike from the Credit Game.